our everyday life, we may encounter unpleasant experiences when dealing with our community. Sometimes we are not getting informed about what is happening in our community. To solve this, let us introduce you our community app, iCares. iCares is a community app designed with simplicity, convenience, and security in mind. iCares stands for Integrated Community and Resident System. The core features include maintenance fee. You can now pay anytime, anywhere. Report and complaint. Reports or complaints are at your fingertips. Announcement and notice board allows you to receive real-time announcements or notification. My Visitor, a simple, convenient yet secure visitor control system. And many more. Announcement and notice board allows you to receive real-time announcements or notification. By using iCares, Management Office can easily send notification or announcement, and resident will be notified instantly, no matter where you are, what you are doing. All is done effortless and paperless. Yeah, it's that simple. Report and complaint. Reports or complaints are at your fingertips. iCares lets you make reports or complaints easier than ever. No more paper. It's easy and convenient. You can snap photos or leave a comment and send. The management will be able to take action in no time. Convenient, simple, and effective. Maintenance fee. You can now pay anytime, anywhere. Paying maintenance fees sometimes could be troublesome. Walking to the office for cash payment is time-consuming, missing invoice, being unable to trace payment history. iCares provides you a simple yet secure solution. Open the app, just tap Pay and you're done. It's that easy. My Visitor is a simple, easy-to-use yet secure visit control system. Sending visit pass is simple and easy than ever. Enter visitor mobile number and send. Visitor pass will be generated and sent to visitor as QR code, or visitor can send a visit request to resident. This feature is the first in the market. This allows us to control and verify authorized visitors. iCare's security app will be provided to scan visitor pass. Accurate, fast, and no human errors. Simple, easy, yet secure. And many more features designed and built to cater your needs. iCares, an integrated community and resident system built for all community and residents. Together, we can create a caring community, build a safe and secure living environment. iCares, a mobile app for everyone, every day. iCares, because we care.
If you have a complex product or service that takes a long time to explain, video may be the only effective option to communicate your product or service. Specializes in corporate videos, corporate interviews, event highlights, live feed video shooting, product shoots, food presentation, seminar, business forum talk shows, motion graphics, medical video presentations, short films, and cinema commercials. We are a group of highly driven professionals that are ready to dedicate our time and effort to produce the most suitable video presentation for your company. Depending on your niche and marketing goals, video marketing may be the perfect option for your needs.
As a homeowner, landlord, or property manager, how often do you face the following rental management problems? Rent arrears by tenants, manual recording and calculation of utility bills, manual bookkeeping and tracking, manual filing process, and more. Time spent daily in complicated and trivial operations will lead to loss of precious time that could be better spent with your family or the development of a business. In fact, if you know how to utilize the convenience technologies provide, many complicated processes can be intelligently and seamlessly processed, enabling you to efficiently manage your time. Introducing EasyRenz Intelligent Renting and Tenant Management System. EasyRenz utilizes technology to create a digital, intelligent, and high-credibility ecosystem. This will provide landlords and tenants with a total solution in terms of an intelligent leasing and operations system. EasyRenz software service is integrated with Internet of Things, IoT, such as intelligent door locks and intelligent meter management. With 15 years of property investment and management experience, EasyRenz firmly believes that it can help you deal with any management problems. For example, tenant screening, self-property viewing, self-check-in, online signing system, intelligent rent and utility payment, automatic digitization of bills and documents, automatic report generation, and more. EasyRenz comprehensive and streamlined operating system will allow you to manage your real estate more easily, providing you with peace of mind by saving time and effort. EasyRenz primary intelligent features. 1. Integrated smart devices. EasyRenz integration of Internet of Things, IoT, allows you to efficiently manage your property, and will continue to introduce more intelligent systems related to the rental market in the future. For example, the intelligent door lock system will be equipped with remote wireless control and unlocking function. You will be able to control the door lock without being on site, allowing tenants to check in and out themselves, providing the much-needed convenience and saving time in the process. The intelligent meter management system allows you to manage and track a tenant's utility usage records easily by automatically calculating and generating digital invoices, making the process simpler and more transparent. 2. Transaction. The digital and automated intelligent transaction management system is equipped with a payment gateway that enables tenants to pay rent and fees easily. Besides that, the system will also automatically generate a digital invoice to remind tenants of due payments. At the same time, it allows you to check past transaction records at any moment in time. 3. Tenant. Intelligent tenant management provides a systematic way to manage your tenants. The system covers all the rental procedures with the tenant from the front to the end. It involves tenant screening, online secure signing, digitizing receipts and documents for a seamless process. All these save you more time to manage multiple tenants. 4. Accounting. EasyRenz Intelligent Account Management allows you to manage your accounts by generating financial analysis reports and performance reports. It will be presented automatically and organized in a way that enables you to clearly see your financial situation. EasyRenz also has a cloud storage system to safeguard your tenants' information and all the data in the system where you can access and manage anywhere, anytime at the convenience of your fingertips. Moreover, EasyRenz also has other functions such as task management, tenant risk analysis, and property listing. EasyRenz vows to create an intelligent and high-credibility leasing ecosystem that simplifies repetitive and complicated procedures, enabling users to enjoy the value and benefits brought by technology, making life more convenient and refined. EasyRenz can be downloaded for free on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and Huawei App Gallery. For more information, please visit www.easyrenz.com.
Hello. A very good evening to everyone. My name is Isaac Liao from Aus International, and today I am here, as a host for this very wonderful session, sharing with you on a very, very new technology. And with me today, I have my co-host over here, Frankie Fu. Frankie, you want to say a few words? Yes, Frankie.
Yeah, hello. Hello,
Yes,
everyone.
Frankie,
My name is Frankie. I'm a Smart Leaf technology founder, and thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yes. Frankie is a technopreneur, just like our guest today, Ken. So today I'm going to share with you a very, very exciting thing. These apps, I can say that EasyRenz have been the very, very popular word, I can hear all around lately. Whenever I go, when I talk to some property agents, here and there, people start to talk about EasyRenz. They say this is something that is going to be mind-blowing. And somehow, I'm lucky enough, to know Frankie, and he actually know Ken, the one of the CEO and also the founder of EasyRenz. I'm very lucky to have him here today with us. Ken, say hi to our guest today, Ken.
Hi everyone, I'm Ken from EasyRenz. So thank you for watching today.
Thank you, Ken. You see, I think, in Malaysia, being Asian, in such an Asian country, being Malaysian, owning a property has always been everyone's dream, I believe. Every single one, since when young, for three of us, we are still young. We always hear people say, when they what the first thing they do, they want to get a job, buy a house. It's always, they want to get a job, buy a house. So house, it shows, how important it is in our culture, actually. But owning a property is actually something that is very, very fun. When you own a first property, you feel, wow, I'm a property owner for the first time, man. So you feel fun. Then you buy your second property, maybe, to rent it out. You rent it out, you make money. First rental come in, you feel fabulous, man. You feel, wow, I start to become like a whole new level. You start collecting rental, like what rich dad word that say, you are now the time you're out of the red circle, man. But over time, then things started to come in, where tenant management will have an issue. They do not want to pay rent. They do not want to, you face one issue after another. And imagine someone is here to help you. And we have our Ken today, who have a very interesting technology that can help us to solve this kind of problem. So Ken, can you share us a bit about what is EasyRenz?
Okay, EasyRenz, actually we are a proptech solution company with the vision of promoting a better co-living community by leveraging the smart use of technology. So basically we embed the IoT device, and then we create a system with all our workflows, a software and the mobile apps as well. So our motto actually is with EasyRenz, we want to make the rent easier. So this is about EasyRenz.
So your technology is focusing very, very much into the rent, to make renting easier for everyone. That is very, very interesting. Little do you know, Ken, I started my career, after I graduated, my very first job, I am into this kind of, I went into the property world, and, I always hear people say, renting house is difficult. I believe, that time I have one colleague, when they rent the property out, then it's very, very shitty in the sense that it's really shit. So when the tenant move out, there's shit all over the house. So you imagine, but if there is a choice for us, then we always wanted to say, hey, what can we do? Are there any technology that can help us? But first, before we go so deep into technology, I wanted to know more about you, Ken. So,
Okay.
what makes you wanted to come into this business?
Okay.
What is your background actually?
Actually, my background is electronic engineering. So around 15 years ago, I have the chance to become the landlord lah. I have my first investment. Then I start to realize that actually become a landlord in order to reach financial freedom and time freedom is not that as what we think it's not that simple, because slowly we will face a lot of issue like the rental tenants issue, maintenance issue, and how to source the tenants and other issue. So from here, we start to solve all the issue one by one until we have our own solution and our own method. Then we share this to all the house owner and we help assist them to overcome their issue, solve their repairing issue and the tenant issue. So then after that, 12 years ago, we formed a company. The company name is KT Management. The company actually is a property and the tenants management company. Then we assist the landlord to handle all the tenants issue and collecting rental and all the paperwork. Until now, actually, we already have 12 year experience in this managing field, tenants management field, and we already serve more than 10,000 tenants. Then this concept, actually the EasyRenz is come from the KT Management internal system. For this past 12 years, we keep on develop and upgrade our internal system, tenants management system. And why we brand it as an EasyRenz? Because we embedded it with the IoT and then with the SaaS, a software as a service concept, and launch it to the public. So we call it EasyRenz to assist everyone to easily maintain and manage their tenants and properties.
I see. So do you actually personally, you and your team personally face some issue that trigger you to actually, hey, I need something like this? Does that thing actually happen? What was that?
Because we realized that actually if we continue doing the monthly repeating job, right, it will bring no value to us, no improvement at all. So better we let all these tasks we are critical thinking handled by the system. And some more, we realize that actually digitalization trend is coming soon for the Southeast Asia regions. So with all this trend, then we try to embed with the technology that currently have in the market, and then to assist everyone.
I see, I see.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, Frankie, you have anything?
Yeah, actually, I have a house managed by KD Management since I think 8 years ago, right? And I noticed that KT Management have the best service from all the management company that I used before. So that's why I introduced him to Isaac as a friend. So actually, I really shocked, when I realized that Ken has a new technology. Then this technology maybe can change the world in property line, because recently our I think our houses in certain like university area we facing some difficulty to rent out the houses. I think maybe Ken can help us to solve this kind of problem. Is it?
Yeah, true. Because with this EasyRenz, right, the technology that we implement, it will create another value added for the tenants, especially the wow factor. Because as you understand, the teenagers nowadays, they prefer things look great, look wow, and somewhat is convenient and transparent. So with the EasyRenz, everyone will have their own account. Someone will have mobile app for all the users, include the tenants. So the tenants they can do a lot of DIY serve themselves service in using the apps. They can register their own fingerprints. They can study what is their user behavior usage for the electric, and then how much they should pay monthly for the outstanding bill, and they can view their receipt, get their receipt and their tenancy agreement from the apps.
Oh, interesting. So I will put my hope in you, Ken.
Okay.
99% occupancy rate, I think should be no problem, right?
Yeah,
I,
99 point something percent occupancy rate is our achievement for the past 11 years before the
wow.
MCO.
Yeah,
Wow,
very good.
that's actually quite impressive. That's good. So, Ken, you see, being a house, a tenant, when I started work, when I moved over to KL, one
Yeah.
of the things, the challenges that I started rented house, like, when came here for my universities, when I started working and so on. So, one of the earlier days, I feel the most troublesome thing is that when we rent a house, for example, the first thing is, we sign a tenancy agreement, right? So
Yeah.
then we start a reconciliation agreement, we go and stamp it and we chunk it in the corner and we forgot about all of it. Until
Yes.
1 or 2 years later when we wanted to, hey, can I do this? Hey, can I do that? If I want to move out, how much is my deposit? So
Yeah.
how your apps actually help to solve this issue?
Okay. Actually, for the tenancy agreement, right, we do have an e-tenancy. And also you can sign the tenancy through the apps and e-stamping function as well. We have that. We will link with the LSTN. Then after they sign the tenancy, the landlord will have a copy in their apps, and then the tenants will have another copy in their apps as well. So this one actually will help both parties. For the tenants, they will have a better understanding on the terms and condition in the agreement. They can check it anytime as they like. And then for the house owner, right, they can know when the tenancy is going to overdue. They can renew the tenancy because all the tenants check in date and their tenancy term is not the same. So this is to make the life easier for both parties, especially for the landlord. If you have a few tenants, so you no need to check the document one by one. Then we will have provide a table for you, and then we will highlight which tenancy is going to expire soon. And then for your actions or further actions.
Yeah, I think that it is interesting, because if we do not have to find our tenancy agreement, we can just go through the apps and so on. That's wonderful because everything is there. But I'm curious, for this tenancy agreement that you are talking about, is it a standard in the template or is it I have to scan it? How does it work?
Okay. Currently we have provide two options. The one is you upload your own template. If you don't have the own template, you can use our template as well.
Oh,
We make
so
it flexible.
that is very, very convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
Yes, yes, yes. So basically, if there's a property agent, they come over, then they will just, wow, basically it's like a one dragon service. You can settle it from A to Z straight away, including deposit, the rental deposit, everything.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
They can
really
pay through.
fully paperless solution.
Yeah, yeah. The completely paperless solutions.
Uh-huh. Can I know, when you create the apps, who will be your target customer?
Okay, my target customer will be the landlord who are invest the property for rental income, and then the agents or sublet operator who manage the tenants, and then these two parties.
Uh-huh. So I can see, based on your explanation, I can see
Mm.
that there is advantage for the owner, there's an advantage for the tenant. How about agent? Can you tell us what agent can benefit? I believe, agent will be very, very because you see, I know your apps. When I met an agent and tell me there is something that is going to replace their job, man. So so what is your apps is doing? Are you complementing their job or you're going to replace them?
Okay, actually, we help them to increase their efficiency and bring more passive income to them. As we all know, during this pandemic, especially last year MCO, a lot of agents they're facing the zero income because there's no any transaction at all. Every transaction, the commission that they earn, that one we call it as an active income. So now we using our system, right? We will explain them how to rent out the room, then the property and manage after rent. Then that one will create a passive income for monthly for every month. So a lot of agents actually they have a lot of property on their hand on their listing, but they don't know how to handle it without selling it lah. So with EasyRenz, they can handle it using the renting method.
I still don't really get it, Ken. how do they rent it out? Do you provide advertisement also, or how does it work?
Okay. Normally the property agent they feel very troublesome when they come to rent the property because after rent the service after rent is very complicated and a lot of paperwork they need to follow up. So by using EasyRenz, right, everything is automated already. So they just need to find a tenant to rent the property. Then every month they just keep collecting the service charge. There's a passive income they can generate.
Oh.
So every month they will actually get a service charge from the renter for helping the owner to manage the property.
Correct.
Just curious, then what EasyRenz get?
EasyRenz get actually we get per transaction fees. We will have a FPX fees, and then if you need e-tenancy, e-stamping, we will charge you as well lah. But there's just one-time cost, pay per use lah.
So when the charges, you are going to charge the owner. That means when the tenant actually pay the renter, then a certain small percentage will be cut off, to pay the agent. A small percentage will be taken, as a part of EasyRenz services. The remaining will be transferred automatically to the owner, or how does it work?
The remaining will transfer to the agent's account. Currently, our charge is just 2 ringgit per transactions, and then the remaining will transfer to the agent account and depends on how the agent deal with the landlord. Some agent their charge is 10%, some agent their charge is 12%.
I see.
Okay. So may I have a question? Because as an entry technopreneur, I think
Okay.
technology is much of my thing. So I just curious. In order to achieve the effect of automation, you have introduced the Internet of Things. Could you please share more about these IoT technologies? How do you get the supply, or is it you programming yourself, or because every technology have their own firmware, So do you do it by yourself as you are an engineer? I think you are study engineer last time, right?
Yeah, my background is electronic engineering. Okay, so basically the concept of IoT, IoT is an Internet of Things. Actually, it's a physical object which are embedded with the sensor, processing ability, software, and connect with the system over the internet. So with this IoT, we were able to have a physical control. This one is very important function, physical control on the property, and also getting the data from the property for data analysis. So all these devices, we get it from China, our OEM, and then we reprogram it ourselves with the function that we needed, and the function which is bring more value to this renting market.
Ooh, okay, quite interesting.
So never mind. Let me ask you some juicy question. I think it's a bit of very quiet over here.
Okay.
Being in this technopreneur's journey, what is the biggest risk that you have taken?
Okay, the bigger risk is because this thing, the whole concept is quite new and the market acceptance is quite low lah. So we have to keep on do the advertisements and educate the public, teach them what is EasyRenz about, how to use EasyRenz, how EasyRenz bring value to them. This is the biggest risk. This is the biggest challenge.
But how does it actually have you been going through it? So do you feel that you have successfully overcome the risk, or what is your plan, of EasyRenz moving forward?
Okay. Our plan on EasyRenz moving forward, we will seek for cooperations with the property agency, sublet operator, and then at the same time, we will do a lot of marketing campaign and educate the customer how to use it, how to use EasyRenz.
Oh, I see.
So just now, Ken, you talk about EasyRenz, your system will wanted to cooperate with as many companies as possible to provide user with more rental function, So what type of collaboration you're looking at? Who are you looking to collaborate?
Okay. Insurance company to secure the interest of the landlord and operators, then property agent and other marketplace to rent out the empty room faster. Because if you're able to rent out an empty room faster, right, they will have transaction inside the renting ecosystem. So from that, agent can earn their commissions, agent can earn the transaction fees, and then housekeeping company to provide the cleaning service, and then repairing company to provide a maintenance service, and all these parties actually they are part of the rental ecosystem. With these corporations, we will ease the job of the landlord, agent, or operator to provide them a better support.
I see, I see. So it is actually there is so many party involved. Then how
Yeah.
about developers? I think that Frankie worked very closely with developers. Do EasyRenz has actually a collaboration value there, with the developers?
Actually, we plan to do so because if the new development work cooperate with together with the EasyRenz, we're able to bring in our value for actually the property is for investment purpose. If the property is embedded with the EasyRenz system, the buyer, the purchaser, we're able to handle the house easily.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you, yeah, Frankie,
Can you?
please?
Yeah. I think this is very interesting because I more concentrate on the security, smart community side. So I
Mm.
think we may have a chance to cooperate because
Yeah.
I think Ken is more focused on the management if, internally, the maybe renter or the housekeeping management kind of thing. Then I'm more focused on the security, the guardhouse, and also the CCTV, all kind of automation with AMPR camera, facial recognition to allow the access to the facility or to check the temperature because now a lot of virus cases, COVID-19
Uh,
cases,
Pandemic
pandemic.
issue.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yes,
actually,
yes,
I think
yes.
we may cooperate in the future.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, before we go further, I believe there is some question, from our audience today. The first question, Frankie, do you want to go ahead with this question?
Okay. Which question do you mean?
The one
Uh,
that is I
EasyRenz
already tap it
similar
on the
as
screen.
the Speed Home and Insta Home. Okay, Speed Home and Insta Home, they are providing A to Z solutions where they are renting the whole unit. But for the EasyRenz, right, we are tools to ease the operators, landlord jobs. Either we bring more flexibility. The landlord or sublet operator or agent, they can either rent by the whole unit or by rooms, and also they can we will have automations for the rental collections and also the other processes workflow all already integrated inside the EasyRenz system.
I see, I see. So basically, you are saying that your apps actually have a final control. Am I safe to say that?
Yeah, we have a final control and we bring more flexibility.
Oh,
We can
okay.
our
I think
system
we
can
are.
either rent the
Yeah.
whole house or either by room by room.
Okay, then I will ask you a very curious question. How is
Okay.
the demand of room rental, compared to the whole house, based on the data that you have, what kind of percentage you are looking at?
Actually, the room rental demand is much higher than the whole house because due to the current economy, a lot of tenants they start to downgrade their living standard. Last time maybe they can rent a studios, a whole condo. Now they downgrade their budget into room. They rent a room, and share the common area with their housemate.
I
Yeah,
So
see,
it
I
yeah.
bring
see.
the concept of co-living.
Oh,
Ah,
co-living is a
co-living
very
is
it's interesting topic, right? I think Isaac, you have
Yeah.
some idea about it.
yes, yes, yes. Co-living is something that I heard about it, early last year because you see, due to the COVID pandemic and something, it actually very badly affected the office market. In fact, a lot of officers, they feel like, do I really still need an office? Maybe, I can go and move to actually a co-working space and so on and so forth. Then come the co-living. And actually, to be frank with you, I'm actually quite impressed with the standard of the co-living. I have the feeling, it's like back to the student life, where you stay in a building, with the
All the
common
facility.
Yes, all the facilities, then with a nice room, then you don't
Yeah.
even have to clean you don't have to do any house chores, you can just wash your bowl and then just someone will actually clean the house. So
Yeah.
co-living is actually something that is very, very interesting for me, and I feel that. So your EasyRenz actually also do service for the co-living?
Yeah, they can employ our system.
I see. So basically, they employ your system to ease their collection of rents, so on and so forth.
And the tenants management as well.
I see, I see. You see, we have been talking for almost half an hour, and we are actually, the question is very much, we are looking into it just help the owners, how to manage their properties, helping all these big companies, the core livings owners, to manage the rent tenants, and so on. But I have an interesting question over here, from Miss Carrie asking that what is it for the tenant? What do tenant get, renting from using EasyRenz?
Okay. By using an EasyRenz, right, actually we have a credibility system. So currently, if let's say you're facing the bad tenant issue, you can upload the data there. So it will share among all the user in the EasyRenz. And of course, in the future, we plan to create another system with there's a upgrade versions of this credibility system, whereas we will give a better rating for the good pay masters, the tenants, and then when these tenants shift to other place, they will get a better offer.
I see, I see. So basically, you are saying that it's just like insurance, lah. So if I do
Yeah,
not actually have any accident, then over the years, my car insurance will get cheaper and cheaper. I think that is a good dream. So in the future,
yeah.
everyone, when AirAsia can say everyone can fly, EasyRenz can say everyone can have cheap rental.
Yeah, because all I believe all the landlord, all the sublet operator, they prefer good pay master.
Yes, true.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with that. Uh-huh.
Mm.
So of course, all the owners wanted a good paymaster, and tenant on the other side, they also wanted good owner. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I think
true.
it's a two-way street, lah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. A good owner is an owner that responsive to works. Let's say there's something to repair, they tell the owner will come immediately. So it's like a two-way street, where that we rate each other, lah. That
yeah.
is very, very interesting. Frankie, from your side, what do you have?
What do you mean? In terms of
Any
what do
question
I
you
have?
have in mind,
Oh,
or
okay.
anything that you would like to share with us today? You don't have
Actually, there
to
is a question
surprisingly
that I
quiet,
want
bro.
to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, I have a question that I want to ask Ken, because I think he joined a competition and EasyRenz successfully entered top 50 in Alibaba Crowd Startup Contest. It's a very interesting competition that I don't have a chance to join. So do you mind to share the experience along the journey of the competition so that maybe in the future I can join,
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Actually, this competition is a 5G plus IoT track global startup contest for the Southeast Asia regions. And then they require us, because now it's due to the pandemic, so we don't need to physically pitch, go to certain location and pitch. We just upload our PPT and then we record a video for the pitchings. Then during this contest, right, I feel great that we are outstanding with the top 50 uh, in this competition or in this contest. And then during this period, we gain a lot of resources like the network, and then we're able to know each other for better cooperations. So this is quite interesting for us. And then they also guide us how to use the Alibaba cloud hosting servers. And they are going to have more program after that.
Oh, I see. Quite interesting. I think Alibaba crowd they are very aggressively introduce their AI technology currently, right? So is there
Yes.
any news that you know from the competition or other competitor during the competition that have adopt the AI technology to 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 their maybe their apps or their system?
So far, because each of us we just we send our PPT and pitching without sharing to others. So I actually we don't know the other participants their business model unless they're willing to share.
Oh, I see. Okay, too bad for that. Maybe in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So okay. Um. So for this, as I know you for a quite long time, for EasyRenz, may I know how you want to scale up the business and what your future plan to conquer the market? You know, nowadays a lot of similar type of company that doing the same thing. So any any POS do you have to conquer the market? I mean, the future plan that you want to execute.
okay. The reason why my current company is called KT Management. We are the physical tenants management company. And then why I formed another company called EasyRenz that's in charge for the property and technology, because I want to make this company, like I said, and it can be this EasyRenz, everyone can use the EasyRenz in any time, anywhere, as long as they got internet. So there's one of our strategy, one why we want to use this business model. And then how we are going to expand our business, we will seek for corporations, and of course, we are using this system as well. So we can know, we will always upgrade this system for better, efficient, and benefit for all. And then we plan to kick start kick this Asian market from the Klang Valley by this year and next year, and then expand out of Malaysia by 2024. This is our planning, because this proptech is a light asset company, the business models.
Oh, I see. Very good, very good. Hope you success in the journey. Then I think we have missed a very important question. You know, as far as I know, EasyRent is
Yeah.
currently preparing for crowdfunding plan. It seems
Yeah.
that you are very confident in this set of business models. Can you tell us more about the future plan after the financing? Because I think you are request funding request for the fund around 1.5 million, right? If not mistaken. Yep.
Yes, 1.5 billion. Okay. Actually, up
It's
till
million,
last
not
week,
not billion, right? I think.
million. Okay,
Million.
we already
Okay.
achieved the minimum target of 300,000 for this
Oh,
crowdfunding.
congratulations.
Our future plan, we will focus more on resources for the tenants recruitment, market expansions, and product developments. So with this fund, we can focus more towards the product developments and the market as well.
So what kind of expansion, in details that you are looking at? So is this actually the fund that you wanted to actually use, to penetrate into other country? If yes, which country that you are looking at as the first country? Just curious.
Okay, Thailand and Singapore.
Oh,
Thailand and Singapore.
Yeah,
I understand that, if you say Singapore, yes, I understand that, Singapore being such a very, very dense city, then I think the demand for rental is very high. But can you tell me about Thailand? Why, you're
okay.
actually looking for
Because
Thailand and not other
Thailand have
countries?
their populations is 3 times than Malaysia's. So when the market potential actually depends on the number of the tenants. So if the number of tenants is huge, right, which means the market is huge. It's based on the demand.
So basically, it's mainly because of the population and then the percentage of tenant in that population. That's why you
Correct.
decide these
Yeah.
two countries. Yes, that's interesting. I think we have one question from Mr. Kenny Lim. He is asking you, how do you actually charge this system, these apps? Can you elaborate in more details? Maybe he is a property agent, or maybe he's an owner or tenant. He wanted to know. I think you're one of your customer over here, maybe.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kalim. Okay, basically for those agent or landlord who manage less than 100 rooms, the subscription is free
Oh,
at all. Then for those more than 100 room, we will have monthly commitment. Of course, it will come with other advanced functions such as the tax report, and then with better, with more details accounting report and other support lah. Then there's other charges such as the FPX payment gateway per transactions. We will charge you 2 ringgit at this moment. Our price should be 3 ringgit per transactions, but currently we are giving offer 2 ringgit per transactions. Then after that, then we have some pay-per-use functions such as e-tenancy, e-signature, e-stamping, and also some advisory fees. If let's say you want to further save your income tax from the property incomes, then maybe you can seek for our advisor, then we will charge you.
oh. So are you providing any what they call secretary service also?
That depends on what our customer need and then we will try to cooperate with, as what I say, we will try to cooperate with all the parties that is relevant to this renting ecosystems.
Yeah, yeah.
Lawyers,
Actually,
accountants.
actually, Ken, I'm very, very surprised with the price that you say just now.
Free.
You see, nowadays, you can't even get nasi lemak easily for 2 ringgit. Today morning I had nasi lemak. It cost me 3 ringgit 50 cents. So for the cost cheaper than a nasi lemak or even cheaper than a kopi peng, you're actually giving such a good solution for the tenants. For both the owner and tenants. Actually, I think that is impressive in the sense that just for such a minimal fees, is hassle free, is affordable.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
so that is how you see the market over here. So I wanted to look into the other way of it. You are talking about this is due to you are looking into crowdfunding lah. So I think that you being here as a guest in our show, usually we like to ask you difficult juicy question one.
Okay. Okay.
So, you see, Malaysian, we are a 30 million population country.
Yeah.
So you are charging a 2 ringgit or 3 ringgit, just a few ringgit, less than $1 lah. It's a very, very low fees, that for these for such a full services that I can say.
Okay.
How much tenant you are looking at? How many tenants are there here in Malaysia? I have no idea, man. So do you have any things that you can tell us what is the tenant amount in Malaysia or in Southeast Asia or whatever information you can get, so that we can see how big is the potential EasyRenz is going, so that our guests, our viewers can know they need to go in the crowdfunding or not, right?
Okay. So actually for the market potential, right, for the Malaysia, the tenants age, their age is from 19 until 34 lah. We assume until 34. So with this age range, the population is around 10 million. It's almost 25 to 30% of Malaysia populations. So with these 10 millions, we assume, let's say 10% of them are renting room. Is about 1 billion tenants in the market.
So
And then,
you are target. Yeah, please continue.
and then for the 2 ringgit, right? Actually, there's how we encourage people to use our system. Of course, we believe that they are not just paying rental. They may need other service as well. So some more, these 2 ringgit days can be considered as recurring income.
I see. So you're planning this 2 ringgit is more like a returning income for EasyRenz. And then I want to ask you another juicy question. Where is the meat?
Where is the meat? Okay.
Yeah, you give them the sweet of 2 ringgit, then where is the meat for you?
Okay. If they need other pay-per-use service and they need, let's say, the housekeeping, they need maintenance. If they get all this contact from our system, right? we will provide them a reliable subcons and reliable housekeeper. Then from there we can charge further lah, per transaction, no? Pay per use
Oh,
actually. Ah,
so basically, you are not only helping the owners and the tenant on the rental management, you are actually providing a full range service, helping solving every single issue a tenant and the owner might have.
yes, you are right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
see.
interesting. That's interesting. That's good.
And
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
some more we are actually we are encourage the house owner and the agent to install the IoT device. We can make profit there by selling provide the products, and then we also can install for them. We earn the installation fees, and we in future we aim to provide insurance for this device.
I see, I see. Wow, that is a very, very full range of service. You think actually very, very far ahead. I
Yeah.
believe that that is impressive in the sense that you basically manage anything. I want to ask you one more question. In
Okay.
the sense that you talk about you are having this IoT, you have the smart home system linked to EasyRenz, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So if I don't pay rental, will I get locked out of the house?
Uh, actually, we don't. We have that function actually, but recently we just disable it because if
Uh-huh.
let's say your tenants didn't pay rent, right, and then you cut their access, you don't let them to enter their room. They of course they will damage the break in the room in order to get back their belongings. So we encourage owner to set this kind of function If they didn't pay rent, maybe you can cut their power supply lor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, power
Uh,
or water, right?
Power water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
I
joking,
don't
just
think
joking.
water able to do so, right?
No, just
Uh,
joking, just joking.
actually can, but the problem is the water. You cut the water supply, right? The entire house unit will affected lah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Uh,
Because you see, why I ask so is because there is
mm,
a lot of car rental services lately. Everywhere. We
mm-hmm.
have things like Soul Car. We have actually a lot of brands in the market. Especially
Yeah.
if you look at it in Japan, especially there is actually a lot of these kind of cars. How to say car sharing services, in the market. But the
Car
problem is,
sharing.
when you don't pay, then they will lock you out of the car. So, just
Okay.
it's just a joke. It's just a joke. So,
Okay.
for my final question for me, for tonight, so I would like to know, how long have EasyRenz been, actually? How long is your journey, since started until now?
Start this February.
Oh, it's very new. It's just a few months old. So, what
Yeah.
is your first win, for EasyRenz? What is the first win for EasyRenz?
First win. What do you mean by the first win?
Uh-huh. I mean, what is the first success for EasyRenz?
Okay. Before we start launch to the market, right? We will have test few houses in KL for the core living concept lah. So we even test with our own property and also our client properties. So after we install all these IoT device and we implement the EGN systems, they can able to get their tenants within a week, fully rent out. Even using the even during MCO, right? Actually, we start from last year lah. We start from last year to test the EGN concept and this system, and our client able to get rent tenants within 1 week to rent out the whole unit, and then we continue get a lot of feedback, good feedback lah, and encourage from our clients who start to test our system. So this bring us feel that okay, this system actually is workable, and then we launch it to public.
Oh, I see. I think there is a question from Kenny Lim. So
Mm.
I think he might be your potential customer because he asking how much the smart lock and smart meter.
Okay, the smart lot, the cost is around the price is around 310 and 360, depend on the size, and then the smart meter is 165.
Oh, actually, it's quite cheap, because I search through the market for Philips and other brands, Siemens brands, something. maybe like I think recently there is a platform that introduced the smart lock also. I think it's pitch in, not pitch in, the lock in. Yeah, lock in. So the cost is around 1,000 plus, you know. So how
Yeah.
come your price is so cheap, and how about the quality of the lock or smart meter?
Okay. Why our price is so cheap is because we get it bundles from our OEM, and our lock is actually is can be replaced the existing lock easily. So with using our lock, right, it's just a basic smart lock lah, with the fingerprint and the passcode, and of course the most important thing is embedded into our system. So there's with this smart lock is good enough for the room renting. We don't need to find those luxury version for the room renting for house renting concept.
Oh, I see. You help the owner to save their cost. I think, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
very good idea, and I think it's, yeah, for now, you know, the economy is quite down. Everything we are looking at what we call uh cheaper and safer way to do our business. Yeah.
yeah.
So is there any question from Isaac? I think,
I think that there are some questions over here.
yeah.
I'm not sure whether I asked this question already or not. Have we go through this question?
Okay.
So,
Uh,
Think so.
yes.
for the credit rating, actually currently we still don't have the credit rating, but we have a record. If let's say your tenants run away, within the contract period so you can make a progress report and then upload all this detail to us, and then we will highlight store in our database. So next time, if this tenants going to rent with others landlord who are or sublet operator who are using the EasyRenz, right, we will pop up this tenant have a record. But for the details, we won't disclose it because we respect privacy as well. So the other user, they have to know whether they should reject these tenants or increase the deposit to better protect themselves lah.
Oh, I see. This is very
I
brilliant,
see.
I think, yeah.
Mhm, mhm. So I want to ask, yeah, suddenly I become a lot of question already. So I want to ask
Okay.
one last question. You see,
Okay, sure.
many years ago, I rented a place lah when I'm still studying that time, Then you see, being a student, when we rent a house, we like to rent a student house. Sometimes we are quite worried, to rent a house that is stay by the owner or something because they will impose very very strict rule. I have to
Yeah.
the extent the owner actually reduce the water to so low the water pressure it will take so long to bath because he wanted to save water so that is the kind of situation a lot of tenant is facing. So you see
Okay.
you talk about renting about this kind of owners how actually sorry, let me adjust it a bit. How the owner actually the owner is actually protected. So I would like to divert the question back to how the tenant is actually being protected. So we have a question over here, Ken, saying that as a tenant. Well, I think the question is too long. He cover half your face. I'm sorry. So I
It's
read the
okay.
question first. So as a tenant, tenant will be worried that after they sign the agreement, before they sign the agreement, everything is okay. But the
Yeah.
moment they sign the agreement, things become downhill. So how is Easy Rent? Do you have anything to help tenant on this matter?
Okay. We have a planning to do the market listing lah. So if let's say this landlord, they after sign the before sign the tenancy, everything is okay, right? Then after sign the tenancy, then they impose a lot of strict rules and even kick you out from the forfeit of deposit, kick out from the property, right? Actually, there's another way we can do lah. The tenants can give a bad rating for this property owners. So in the market listing, with the low rating, of course, people won't prefer lah because this kind of owner, they have issue with their credibility and also their reputation is not that good lah. So this is what we can do. Of course, we can't help you to sue the landlord because we are just a platform and we are too
Yes,
we try to fair to all parties as well.
I
Oh,
see, I see.
I see.
Just curious, I can you see, I'm a fan of gamification. Lately I implement a lot of gamification process to a lot of my customer here and there. I'm not sure, whether Frankie or Ken, you are familiar with a CRM software called Salesforce. So Salesforce actually
Salesforce.
implement a very fun thing into their apps in the sense they got level one, So
Uh-huh.
let's say a salesman joined the company, they call the chicken man, for example. So
Oh,
as they
okay.
level up, then they will have different name, So is this something that you can actually just as a fun something fun, to light up the night? Maybe you can actually, start to have rating for all these different owners instead of using point system, then you can
Yeah.
have can siap owner. Just a joke, just a joke. Actually, the rating is actually quite interesting. It's always a two-way street.
Yeah, true. It's a two-way.
Yeah. So actually, I quite curious because you just told me that you have tenant rating, owner rating. How about the agent? Is there any agent rating? A newbie agent, you know?
Newbie agent. Actually, the agent we treat them as a landlord as well lah. We call it as a operators. So
Oh,
if
I
the
see.
agent has a reputation issue, right, the rating will be low as well.
Oh, I see. So actually, I quite agree with Isaac just now. The idea implement game into the software or apps that can make life more fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Maybe
sure.
you can take
I
the
can
maybe
consider that.
consider
Yeah,
this
yeah,
kind
yeah. I
of
think
suggestion.
I think point system as of today is too boring already, So,
Yeah,
we need to go to something more fun, So, we can go for leveling system, we can go for various different name, as they grow, the higher they grow, then they have better name, like level 10, the god. Or level 1 is called the Chiki, something to actually spice things up, like you see. Life is short,
yeah,
we have to make it sweet. Uh-huh.
yeah, true.
So I think that it has been a wonderful 1 hour. So Frankie, do you have anything before we end the night today?
Yeah, I think can have a very good idea and then very successful product. I think now is the time to change the world due to pandemic. I think the product will be successful in the future, and I'm really support the business. Yeah. So hope you all the best, Ken.
Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Isaac.
Ken, how about you? Do you have any words, any insight for our viewers today?
Okay, if you are interested on EasyRenz, maybe you can view our website, easyrenz.com. So the rent is RENZ, not RENT. Okay, we do have our Facebook as well. And if you want to study more about EasyRenz, maybe you can go to our website and book a demo with us.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, very
actually,
good.
I saw that in your website. Actually, we can see this book a book booking for them to actually look at it. So guys, as you can see, I have typed the comment over there. EasyRenz.com. Go to the website, take a look. It is in fact a very very wonderful app which help both tenant, owner, and agent solve whatsoever rental problem that you can see today. It's my greatest pleasure actually to have Frankie and Ken with us here today. And one thing I love the most, is actually how technologies will help us to ease our life, further and further to actually so that our time can be used in a better way. So it
Yeah,
was a lovely session, with you, Ken. I hope, how can I do? I wish you all the best for your crowdfunding. I have full belief in your products, Actually, I love it.
thank you.
I heard about this product not from you and from Frankie, but you'll be surprised, I heard from some agents, somehow EasyRenz have been quite a popular topic in the property industry lately. People was, I think maybe it's due to you also have been here and there, promoting this EasyRenz, in some live and so on. People
Yeah,
actually really, really wanted to know what is EasyRenz now. And being such a wonderful solution provider, I believe that your crowdfunding will be a success. But do share with us your crowdfunding link, so that Frankie and I can start to jump in, so that we can
Okay, sure.
get something out of your success. So all the best for your venture in both Singapore and Thailand first, then the whole Southeast Asia next.
Yeah, true.
So with this, I would like to end the session today. Thank you very much. Thank you all viewers for viewing with us today, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you.
Thank you.
As a homeowner, landlord, or property manager, how often do you face the following rental management problems? Rent arrears by tenants, manual recording and calculation of utility bills, manual bookkeeping and tracking, manual filing process, and more. Time spent daily in complicated and trivial operations will lead to loss of precious time that could be better spent with your family or the development of a business. In fact, if you know how to utilize the convenience technologies provide, many complicated processes can be intelligently and seamlessly processed, enabling you to efficiently manage your time. Introducing EasyRenz Intelligent Renting and Tenant Management System. EasyRenz utilizes technology to create a digital, intelligent, and high-credibility ecosystem. This will provide landlords and tenants with a total solution in terms of an intelligent leasing and operations system. EasyRenz software service is integrated with Internet of Things, IoT, such as intelligent door locks and intelligent meter management. With 15 years of property investment and management experience, EasyRenz firmly believes that it can help you deal with any management problems. For example, tenant screening, self-property viewing, self-check-in, online signing system, intelligent rent and utility payment, automatic digitization of bills and documents, automatic report generation, and more. EasyRenz comprehensive and streamlined operating system will allow you to manage your real estate more easily, providing you with peace of mind by saving time and effort. EasyRenz primary intelligent features. 1. Integrated smart devices. EasyRenz integration of Internet of Things, IoT, allows you to efficiently manage your property, and will continue to introduce more intelligent systems related to the rental market in the future. For example, the intelligent door lock system will be equipped with remote wireless control and unlocking function. You will be able to control the door lock without being on site, allowing tenants to check in and out themselves, providing the much-needed convenience and saving time in the process. The intelligent meter management system allows you to manage and track a tenant's utility usage records easily by automatically calculating and generating digital invoices, making the process simpler and more transparent. 2. Transaction. The digital and automated intelligent transaction management system is equipped with a payment gateway that enables tenants to pay rent and fees easily. Besides that, the system will also automatically generate a digital invoice to remind tenants of due payments. At the same time, it allows you to check past transaction records at any moment in time. 3. Tenant. Intelligent tenant management provides a systematic way to manage your tenants. The system covers all the rental procedures with the tenant from the front to the end. It involves tenant screening, online secure signing, digitizing receipts and documents for a seamless process. All these save you more time to manage multiple tenants. 4. Accounting. EasyRenz Intelligent Account Management allows you to manage your accounts by generating financial analysis reports and performance reports. It will be presented automatically and organized in a way that enables you to clearly see your financial situation. EasyRenz also has a cloud storage system to safeguard your tenants' information and all the data in the system, where you can access and manage anywhere, anytime at the convenience of your fingertips. Moreover, EasyRenz also has other functions such as task management, tenant risk analysis, and property listing. EasyRenz vows to create an intelligent and high-credibility leasing ecosystem that simplifies repetitive and complicated procedures, enabling users to enjoy the value and benefits brought by technology, making life more convenient and refined. EasyRenz can be downloaded for free on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and Huawei App Gallery. For more information, please visit www.easyrenz.com.